We spend 90% of our time indoors, and 44% of people do not realize how beneficial indoor plants can be in homes and offices. We are all taking at least one online class and learning how to navigate through new technology every day. During this class, we sit inside for who knows how long. And if you are taking more than one online class and you have an indoor job, you're sitting indoors for even longer. And we need something to de-stress our brain and to make our air cleaner. Having plants for the short amount of time of 4 years and watching videos of plants and how to care for them and realizing how beneficial plants have been for me and my family makes me want to spread as much information as I can to as many people as I can to start their own plant collection, even if you only start with one plant. I'm going to share with you some information about how toxic the air pollutants are in our homes and offices and how to improve your lifestyle by owning houseplants. A home without plants may experience extra levels of pollution and allergens. The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America estimates that 50 million people in the United States suffer from various types of allergens a year. And these common indoor allergens include, but are not limited to, dust, pollen, cockroaches, and pet dander. So imagine the numerous amounts of unlisted allergens. So you don't only have to worry about allergens, there are also pollutants like formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene that can be harmful to human health. These pollutants and gases can build up in the air and irritate your body in different areas such as your eyes and skin. Also, they may intensify your existing problems. We have deadly chemicals in our lives, whether we are in our homes or in a public office or a learning space. Formaldehyde comes from sources like building materials, smoking, and the use of unvented fuel burning appliances like a gas stove or a kerosene space heaters. And benzene is in products like glues, paint, furniture wax, and detergents. Trichloroethylene is in cleaning wipes, aerosol cleaning products, carpet cleaners, and spot removers. Furthermore, we should be worried about how much stress is brought on by the spread of computer technology, including technostress. Technostress is a modern disease of adaptation brought on by the difficulty to deal with new computer technologies in a healthy way. We are taking at least one online class and learning our way through new technology, whether it be how to upload a video for the first, second, or third time, or how to get on Blackboard. There are many different species of plants out there to work with your level of gardening, the lighting that you have, and the time that you can put in for them. Low maintenance plants include the ZZ plant, and they say that it's low maintenance because it has these bulbs in here that hold water for the plant. So like, say you don't water the plant and the soil is really dry, the plant will get water from the bulbs. We also have a low maintenance Pilea peppermint, or nicknamed the Chinese money plant because it looks like coins. And then we also have our snake plants, which can come in many varieties, in many sizes. And then we have our pothos, like the two above me, or this one. They grow really fast and they tolerate low lights. All of these plants actually that I just showed you. A high maintenance plant would be a fiddly fig or a bonsai tree, which I do not own at the moment because they are high maintenance. And low maintenance and high maintenance just depends on how much time you have to give your plants. This includes, but is not limited to, how often the plant is watered, what kind of lighting it is receiving, what kind of soil it is in, and how often you could check the leaves for pests. So I know a few of you may question like, okay, my plant, what if, okay, I'm gonna get a plant and it's gonna die. It always dies. Okay, usually plants die from root rot or overwatering. And to prevent this, you can use your finger and check 2 inches in the soil to see how dry it is. And if it's dry, the first top of the soil is dry 2 inches, then you should water it. Another major key when you're starting a plant collection is to make sure that your pot has drainage holes. So it's little holes in here so that the water can trickle out. Whether you buy them with holes already in them or you make them yourself at home. Here's another one with a drainage hole. If you want to use a decorative pot like this one for your plants, you just need to make sure that it is in a nursery pot with drainage holes. And so you're going to water the plant, take the plant out of the decorative pot, water it, let it drain all the excess water off, and then put it in the pot and put it where you want it. Since having plants, I can usually eyeball when they need to be watering. If the soil is dry, like how heavy it is, you know, the water is going to make it heavier. No water is going to mean it's dry, so it's light. And I usually still check with my finger, like do the 2 inches and see if it needs to be watered. Problem number 2 that some people may come in with is, let's say, pests. So like fruit flies or little gnats flying around. Pests are attracted to the soil that the plant is living in, not the plant itself. And when plants are constantly overwatered, you are basically inviting the plants to move into the plant soil and own the plants. Neem oil is a great way to treat pests. What you will do is dilute it with 1 ounce of neem oil to 1 gallon of water. So that's 2 tablespoons of neem oil to 1 gallon of water. And you just water the plants with it. Or you could also like spray it on the leaves, put it in a water bottle and spray the leaves. Make sure that it is diluted. And from my personal experience, you could also have plants that are grown in water. Like my caladium, it is grown in water and it's thriving. I also have a pothos that is grown in water and a avocado tree that you can grow in water. So your options aren't limited to what can grow in water. I think you can grow any plant in water. This eliminates the soil overwatering and pests by just changing one thing. And there are also many other ways to treat pests, and this is coming from someone who dislikes bugs so much, so I try to keep pests down as much as I can. So spending time taking care of your plants helps you reflect on how you have like grown, and you can see what you need to get rid of or the dead ends preventing your future search. Definitely like the plants. If you don't cut back the dead leaves, then the plant is going to push all this energy to the dead leaves that are going to die off anyway. So you just might as well cut them off, which reflects on your own life, you know. And taking at least 15 minutes out of your day to care for plants reduces stress. And my evidence is, since kids have been out of school for the summer, I have been watching my little cousins, a few of my little cousins and my kids all at one time, day after day. And so what I do is I usually walk around and look at all my plants, water them, wipe the leaves off, and just go through and de-stress. And once everyone leaves and I do this, it just feels like a new day to me. So depending on what needs to be done, this can take 10 to 45 minutes. So that's going to calm you down a lot and de-stress you. And sometimes if I'm having a hard day, I might come and look at my leaves and just fiddle with my plants in the middle of the day and save some for later, just to de-stress. And just one day you can remove 80%, or plants can remove 87% of indoor pollutants. The majority of toxins that are found in homes come from products like paint, cleaning supplies, insulation, carpet, and many other things in the home. ALCA research says that these 10 plants are the most effective in removing formaldehyde, benzene, troethylene, and carbon monoxide from the air. And these 10 plants are bamboo palm, Chinese evergreen, English ivy, Gerber daisy, Janet Craig, marganita, moss cane or the corn plant, mother-in-law's tongue, pot mum, and peace lily, which I have in the back. You can get a plant from anywhere, it seems like. So my first place that I always choose to go to just to see what kind of plants are in there, or even to de-stress, is Home Depot. They have a large variety of plants, like from high maintenance to low maintenance, small to big. And here you can get your pots, your extra pots, or your extra soil or fertilizer, or anything you need for plants. And I recommend going here to get like a pothos, which is what people usually say is a good plant because it's so low maintenance. When you're grocery shopping, whether it be for a full kitchen restock or just a quick in and out, Walmart, Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, or Harris Teeter all have plants inside, usually around the front with like the fruits and vegetables. And over the past few weeks, I have discovered that I have a family member who has plants in her backyard that people pay $30+ for. So look in your backyard to see if you have a plant you may like. You could also check out Amazon. They have plants too, but you can't physically see the plant, and sometimes it's good to buy from them though. So next time you feel you have some free time and a few extra dollars, go to one of the stores that I just named and leave with at least one plant. And since hearing this speech and the benefits of owning house plants, I think we all would want to live in a cleaner world and home. So go to your local grocery store or plant store and purchase that plant. Let's spread good air and good energy to one another.